Hello YouTube family, Greg D here, another DCUO video. As you can see here, yes, I went ahead and did it because you guys wanted it. Water. We are now water, we are no longer nature. So I wanted to bring you a loadout video here. Played with water, switched last night if you followed the live stream, and with some help from you guys, got this loadout, so I wanted to share it with everybody. First thing is first, we are going water precision because I compared both. I went might, I went precision. Might water is just trash. It is terrible. It is slow. It doesn't hit hard. It's just not. The potential is definitely better with precision. I will also say that water, from what I've seen, it doesn't necessarily hit as hard as like nature did, but precision is the way to go if you are going to be water DPS. So we'll show you here what I did. For the allies, we are using, I switched out, as you know, I had Poison Ivy as my secondary ally with nature. We're switching to Cyborg here for the power regen. Obviously, I don't have him leveled up all the way yet because I just literally bought him yesterday. But the power regen is going to be needed because, surprisingly, water is pretty power hungry. So we're going to go through here. And first thing you'll need is whatever weapon mastery you want. So as you can see here, we're going Brawling into Shuriken Storm. If you don't want to use that one, another one that I personally like is Two-Handed into Arrow Storm Mastery. So just kind of pick whatever weapon mastery you like. Personally, I found that Brawling into Shuriken Storm is pretty fast, a lot of burst damage. So there's that. As far as your other powers are concerned, you just need the one in your super speed. A lot of people will kind of use like Whirling Dervish or whatever the whirlwind attack is. That's up to you. I personally have never used that, so just it is what it is. And then as far as your iconic powers go, I just have the Robot Sidekick. As far as the stat points here, you want to go Weapons Expert because most of your damage is going to come from precision. Then you can do your critical attack chance, critical attack damage. I put 5 points into Might and Power just to get a couple extra stats there for your power. Also did 5 to get a little extra boost into health, and then everything else that you have is going to go into precision. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. As far as my artifacts, I'm running Strategist, Transformation, Omega, which are the OP DPS ones as of the making of this video. You can switch out Omega for something else just because Omega is more beneficial to Might DPSing, but I mean, if you want to use Quizlet or Grim or I have Gemini, whatever you have, as long as you get the artifacts to that 160, 180, 200 range, you're going to be fine. I don't have anything in my inventory that's even close to 160. These are the only 3 that I have that are leveled up this high, so I'm keeping Omega in there. Again, you can switch it out. Definitely would have the cards, though, for the extra procs and everything, but again, that's up to you what you want to have for the third one. Omega is pretty OP, though, I will say. And then, of course, as far as your augments and everything, you want to have precision. I obviously have the Might ones because I was just Nature Might DPSing. I didn't switch these over yet. I don't know how long I'm going to stay water, so I didn't switch those over. But if you're going to be water for quite some time and want to try it out and get the full, the full effect of it, definitely want to have precision mods in your augments all around. So as far as the loadout's pretty easy. You're going to do Drown to get your crushing power interaction. Pressurize, because since we are using precision, you want your weapon buff. Then we're going to go Aqualance and Depth Charge. Now, obviously, all of these powers, as you can see, to get extra damage from your power interaction. And it's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing too crazy. I will say water is, well, coming from nature, water is taking a little bit of getting used to, but I mean, it's not all that bad. So what we'll do is we'll go through a round first with just the base, like not having any trinket pets or anything, show you what's going on here. Let me double check and make sure that I have my settings here. Parser is at 10 seconds. That's good. Okay, then we'll resize that bigger just so that we can see it. And then what we're going to do first is we're going to go through all the powers, hit our weapon attacks, and then as soon as everything kind of pops back up, we're just going to roll through it. So this is like no buffs, no trinket pets. We're just going to roll through it at first and see how well we do. So we're going to go pop, pop, and Aqua Lance, and Weapon Mastery, Weapon Mastery again, into that, and then Aqua Lance, that, and then boobity, and boobity. See, as you can tell, it is pretty power hungry, as you can tell here. So let's just see where that was. So for 10 seconds here, sorry, let's scroll up here. Let me find it here. Oh, where was it? So as you can see there, that was only, what, 1.5 million damage for 10 seconds. So over 30 seconds, that's only, what, 4.5 damage. So not all that great. That wasn't even using Omega. So we'll do it again. And we'll use Omega this time just to show you the difference. So roll through all of them. Pop it. Pop it with Omega. And then pop. And as you can see there, that was 2 million there with Omega. I think that said it was 2 million. That, well, I couldn't see what that one was, but as you can see there. So let's see, let's go up. Let's see what that last one was. That last one was 2.8. So there you go. Adding the Omega there does certainly help. So over 30 seconds, that's what? 2.8, that's what, 5.6, and then that would be another, let's see, 7.6, so that'd be 8.4. Now, with Nature Might DPSing, I was probably averaging, if you remember from that video, I was probably averaging around 10.5 to 11 million damage over 30 seconds. So, without anything else, and don't forget that I don't have like full cyborg. Obviously, don't have the artifacts up to level 200, but as you can see there, I mean, 2.8, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. So now we'll use our trinket pets here, and we'll see what kind of difference that can make. So we'll pop through, weapon mastery, into that, weapon mastery again, Aqua Lance, weapon again, with the Omega, see how that does. And then, okay, so let's see where we were at there. So that was, where were you? Oh crap, I missed it. So 3.5, essentially, so as you can see, 3.57. So you're right around that 10.5 million range, roughly. I mean, so yeah, you're right around that 3.5 million range. I'm sorry, we're getting all over the place here. As our things go away here, so we're gonna go bobbity, bibbity, boobity. Get your weapon mastery, get your weapon mastery, get that, get your weapon mastery, get that, get your weapon mastery, get your Omega. I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing. Omega, oh, not Omega. But as you can see, it is pretty power hungry, which is kind of surprising. But again, it does take some getting used to, does take some work, but so you're in that 10 and a half. Again, not something, I love weapon mastery. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't necessarily know if water would be the way to go, but don't forget that you're also, depending on how high you have your artifacts up, that'll make a world of difference in your damage potential as well. Again, I have the Omega and the transformation card at 160. I have the strategist at 147. If I was all 200, that would obviously be way higher. So, to me, is water on like a top tier DPS? No. I would personally choose water just to heal, not necessarily DPS. If water is a power that you enjoy, whether because of the animations or you think it's fun, or you just want a specific, like, let's say, a Black Manta inspired or Aquaman inspired or Ocean Master inspired character, that's all you. But I think personally, water would not be the first power that I would select to be DPS. And as I've seen over the last couple of loadout videos, just not really on par with like some of the top tier ones like munitions or electric or rage or some of those ones. So take that for what it is. Let's do this one more time. Let me wait for my red lanterns to spawn back up there, and then we will roll through this one more time. As you can see, you're over 10 seconds here with the robot sidekick. You're seeing that you're getting maybe anywhere from 250 to 300,000 damage. Looks like the trinket pets will probably add anywhere from an extra 500,000 to 1 million damage onto your loadout there, but we'll pop this, pop these again. We'll go straight through. Pop through. Water is, again, kind of on the slow side. I don't know if that is just me, but it seems like it is. We'll pop both of those. This. Pop this. This. Omega. See where that was at. Let's see where we were at here. So 4 million, there you go. So in that case, I did a little bit better. So, okay, so maybe. I mean, 4 million damage is 12 million over 30 seconds. So, I mean, not too totally terrible. That was obviously as I was quitting, but like if you get the trinket pets, if you get the Omega rolling, if you get the rotation right, I mean, it's going to be, you're anywhere from that 3.5 to 4 million range in 10 seconds. Again, get those artifacts leveled up to 200, and you may be talking, 5, 6 million, 7 million every couple seconds. So again, I don't necessarily think that water is going to be like top tier DPS, but is it fun? Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not like, again, it's probably not one that I would pick as like my top couple picks, but again, healer, if you're looking for a healer power and you're someone who does, go back and forth from DPSing to healing, I think water is better for healing than it is DPSing, as I mentioned before, but not bad. There's some potential there. I mean, if you're more of an elite player than I am, those damage numbers will go, through the roof. So I don't know. There you have it. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to conclude this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and we will be doing a giveaway once we do hit 10,000 subscribers. So help your boy out any way that you can. And until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.